All right, got one more email. This is an interesting one. Being a shark from Jordan. Do me and the family a solid and talk about certain ways we could position ourselves in order to take hold of what is the chaos to come. Like when you and Elk used to talk about supply issues and macro and micro scales. I was just talking to Elk last night. Another good one was holding down certain metals like nickel and charging stations. For example, I like to position myself for a lot of real estate. I grew up without your conditioning for fast money, so I might have the patience. Just a 27-year-old looking for some insight in the world. Much love, big dog. Jordan, giant love. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna share with you something. I was never much of a shark until I learned that sharks come in two different forms. Best way I could describe this. The old guy Graveyard I used to talk about, love him to death. Um, he used to talk about the two types of money mindset, because we didn't call them sharks back then. It was just because sharks we used to refer to as attorneys. So whenever we talked about sharks, we talked about attorneys. But it was the money mindset. And he said that in the money mindset, you have a slow mindset and a fast mindset, but they both make the same amount of money, but they arrive at the objective differently. Fast is those people that at the blink of an eye, they're constantly scanning of multiple things. Not everybody's built like that. Mad Cow's built like that. God bless him. He's built like that. I'm not built like that. I was more in the slow money mindset. And I'll share that with you because there's more people that could be a shark with a slow moving shark, if you would. You say you want to do real estate. Okay. You're waiting on your crypto to make you the money so you can then take advantage of real estate. That's not the way a slow shark works. A slow shark knows that one day he's going to have something swimming in front of him and he's going to have to eat. But he knows that once that meal is done, he's going to have to find another meal. And he can't find it in that water. He's going to have to go somewhere else. Right now, if you got your crypto portfolio going for you in a certain way, you know you're going to make X amount of money. It's now the time to start looking at the real estate you want to buy. Contact that broker. Get as much information on that property. Do a site visit. Find out everything that's on it. Find out what are the numbers. What are the tenants like? What are the contracts like? What is the owner's condition right now? What is the current market? You do all of that on the side slowly. So when you're ready and you got your money, you know what you're moving into. You'll be a slow shark, but guess what? Everybody around you is going to go, oh my God, Jordan took the 20 million he made in this and he took a certain amount of money and he put it in that large residential building and then he took a loan against it and then at the end of the day he paid no taxes. You understand what I'm saying to you? Everybody's going to think you're a fast shark. But the reality is most fast sharks are really slow sharks. Let me give you something to move you forward on this. Because I'm one of these kind of guys, I could be happy with a Camry the same way somebody could be happy with a Ferrari. It's just my mechanism. I'm a street guy. Graveyard. He used to say it's real simple to motivate a person like you. You don't want all the flashy, all the fucking crazy things, or the house, all the kind of you don't want none of that stuff. But think about the things you don't want in your life. And make a fucking list of it every day. And read it while you're having your coffee in the morning. And he went through some fucked up, he went through the Great Depression. So he saw his family go through it and neighbors. He talked about homeless, not having enough money for medical, having to eat bad food, not being able to fix your teeth, seeing your wife and family suffer, having to live in a place that's dangerous for them, having to go to a place and be humiliated because you're doing something for money that you know you could do better, but you have to basically take orders from a man that's less than you, but you have to take that paycheck. He went into great details on everything, having to wear cheap clothing, having to endure things that at the end of the day, you will basically never want to go through. Seeing your family suffer because you didn't make the money. And that will motivate you to wake up at 3 in the morning and study that real estate property while keeping an eye on your crypto, while keeping an eye on your next real estate portfolio and your next and your next and your next. Let me tell you something. You will do more to get the fuck out of poverty, financial pain than you would anything else. So That's what you have to do. That's how you become a fast shark, because inside, you'll be a slow shark, plodding your way along. That's what you have to do. You think I don't got plans right now for when this shit kicks off? Of course I fucking do. But when I do them, they're gonna look, oh my God, he did them so fast. Bullshit. Bullshit. It doesn't work that way. If you would know a lot of, and let's say I've been around a lot of fucking people, let me tell you something. They plan, they watch, they look, they constantly be seeing things. You don't even know how many times Donald Trump used to go around New York City and look at a lot of old buildings and try to work out a deal in his brain. People think it was fast. It wasn't fast. It wasn't fast. Give credit to that man. That's how he did things. He watched and he waited. Come on, him and his father went to a project out in, I think it was in Cleveland, to turn that thing around, and then came back to New York City. You talking about that's not patience? Yeah. That's how you have to be. You have to operate on that level. There you go.